A level 13 pincer can be worth anything between 294 points and 363 points, so I can do anything between winning and failing miserably, like 6th place or something. So we're going to see who the top 3 is. In 3rd place, it's me! So I'm in 3rd place with my level 13 pincer, so I win a citrus berry with 322 points. That is a slightly below average pincer though, at level 13. Pokefan William, who caught a Venonat, I told you those things could be valuable if the level was high enough. 325 points, and the winner is Cool Trainer Nick, who caught a Butterfree! A Butterfree won the contest. I told you those were able to win contests. 349 points. This is definitely a level 15 one at that kind of score, I think at least. So here's my citrus berry. Now I said that my pincer was below average, but I'm not referring to IVs here. I'm referring to, well, mostly the bonus. The bonus is what really hurts when you get a low score on your stuff. You could have IVs of 14 across the board and still only have that 1 point among the bonus points. You know, that 1 point is the freebie that I mentioned in the guide once again. It really helps. Oh, we got a phone call here. Oh, that guy wants to give me a berry, so I'm just going to talk to everyone, and after that I'm going to head to Route 31 to see what kind of berries he's got for me. Hopefully it's better than an orange berry. Huh? Did he just say you get a higher score for a shiny? Well, I've already covered this in my guide, but if you didn't see it, it's worth reiterating that you get a lower score on average with a shiny because you're screwed out of 21 of the 30 bonus points you can get. You're only going to get either 1 or 9 depending on your attack IV. So, if you see a shiny, well, catch it and keep it because it's a shiny, not because it gives you a good score. So there's this one guy here who I haven't talked to, and after that it's off to Route 31, and then it's off to complete the Goldenrod Gym at long last! Come on, good berry, good berry, good berry! And it's a Persim berry, not bad though. A switch can do just as well to cure confusion. Okay, this time it's for real. I honestly can't think of anything left to do to procrastinate even more. Now I'm really over-leveled, and I could probably be able to take on Whitney without the kamikaze attack, except, well, I just like giving myself every chance I can possibly get. And I apologize if you saw the new videos up and you thought, oh my god, he's gonna take on Whitney! Well, I'm sorry, that is not going for today, at least probably not. So, let's just... Wait a minute! Am I incinerating a cat here?
MEDM.
I know I promised something slightly disturbing over on Libeldra for this video, and that NEDM reference was not it. Well, I say NEDM reference, but in fact it was just a prolonged period of silence on my end, and I'm going to eat it in the NEDM theme once I'm done recording. So here you got one of my little backstage tricks for adding sound effects after a video has been recorded. And no, I swear, that was not planned. I just saw myself use Ember on that Meowth, and the first thing I thought was, oh shit, NEDM! But to be perfectly serious, I do not condone the burning of innocent kittens. Nothing justifies such a vile and heinous act. Not even Doom music. So now I'm 2 battles away from Whitney, and during the break I took between the parts 34 and 35, well, I was thinking about a way that maybe my kamikaze strategy for Whitney could backfire. It's, well, if that Miltank starts building a rollout streak on my cannon fodder. For example, it nails Bellsprout with a 30 power rollout, kills it, then it nails a 60 power rollout on Pichu, then a 120 power rollout on that is Togepi, yes, and rollout will be at 240 power by the time my real team is going to come in. So if that happens, well, even if that doesn't happen, the first Pokemon of my main team that I'm going to send out is going to be Gengar, because if anything could stop such a streak, well, it's gotta be Hypnosis. Then again, I don't know if the streak is conserved through a sequence of a few turns of sleep, or if it's entirely reset. Oh, good God, it sings, so I imagine I'm gonna have to switch after the burn finishes off that little bastard. There we go. Now for that, something slightly disturbing I was talking about. Don't worry, it's not anything ugly or gross or anything like that. It's just that slightly disturbing. Anyway, the thing is, it's originated on GameFAQs apparently, and being that GameFAQs is such a large site, it's quite likely that some of you have already seen it. Now, I'm not gonna yell at you for having already seen it if you have, but, well, it's always more fun when I'm the one to give you the scoop, so hopefully there are still some people among you who haven't seen it. And what it is, basically, is that, well, we all know by now that Giovanni is Silver's father. But who is the mother? Well, those folks, or that person, depending on whether it was a group of people or just one, but that's not the point, whoever did this managed to supposedly find out who that mother was. So, as I'm ready to head for Whitney, let's take a look at the evidence. This is Silver's revamped look in Hard Gold and Soul Silver. Now I want you to take a close look at that hair. Does it look familiar? Maybe it does, but if it doesn't, let me jog your memory a little bit. Well, you got it. Mars and Giovanni. That's a fairly interesting pairing if you ask me. They got a lot in common. But we're not quite done yet. Let's take a look back at Silver's head and accessorize it a little. Now this is not Rogue. This is just Silver with Rogue's helmet and glasses. This is Rogue. The two, well, how can you deny it? They're half-brothers! So let's recap, shall we? Mars rode Byron's baloney pony, she also did it with Giovanni, and let us not rule Cyrus. After all, Platinum established both her and Jupiter as hardcore Cyrus fangirls. And that is just the major characters! Damn it, woman, show some restraint every now and then! Great, now I gotta make an effort not to think too hard of Rule 34 when thinking of this. Oh well, super, I just thought of it. I just lost the game. So excuse me while I go see a therapist. Goodbye!